Today is Tuesday. I am here at home. You can see I have my nice warm fuzzy blanket, and today is an AMI day, so it has started spitting snow out there, and so the school was called off early just in case, because we are having what is predicted to be a pretty nasty winter storm coming up. So they have changed it from just a couple of inches to now maybe a foot or two. So hopefully it's not too bad. I think we might not go to school most of the week. If we get to go to school on Friday, it will be nice. But we'll see. Our school did decide to do AMI days. In the past, we have not done them just because they don't count for as many hours as our school day is. So we end up having to have to make up for it. But I guess they decided that because with this big storm coming in, we're going to have to try it because we're going to need the extra makeup time. So we went ahead and did yesterday. On Monday, we did an AMI day, but it was to make up for a different day because usually we don't go to school on Mondays. So we made up a day from last week that was a snow day on Monday, but we actually did it as AMI. So it went well. A lot of my kids were online. They were doing their work. Some of them didn't, which is, typical. So I am going to send out messages to their parents today. Hey, this is what they got done. This is what they didn't get done, just so the parents are aware. We do want them to keep up on their AMI day work. They do have extra days to turn in the work, but still we don't want it piling up again, especially since it looks like we might be doing AMI days at least until Thursday this week based on what the weather has predicted. So again, like I said, it has just started spitting snow, but they knew that the weather was coming in, so that's why they decided to go ahead and make today an AMI day. So it started spitting snow maybe at 8 o'clock, so it would have been really risky to go to school anyway and try to even get any time in. So they made the right call. Most of the schools in the area are out, if not all of them. So I know that just about 45 minutes north of us, they're calling for really bad snow. So we'll see what happens. And so today I'm just going to be on my computer for AMI days. For teachers, we have to post our work by 7:30 in the morning for the kids. And then we are supposed to be available for students from 9 to 11 and then 1 to 3, so that if they have any questions, they can ask us questions. So I did have a student yesterday who I was emailing back and forth. She was having a hard time getting on something. I did ask her to refresh her computer and it worked for her. So that was really good, but I still had to send her an external link. I said, here, try this as a link, try this. I gave her a couple different options on how to possibly correct the problem because I couldn't see what she was doing at the time, because every time I would get on the computer to try to help her, she would be offline. So I was like, okay, well, this isn't working. So I just had to email her and help her with that. But she got on, she got the assignment done, no problems. So I did have another student ask me a couple questions just in general, so it wasn't bad. We do have what's called Securely, and so I can actually see what they're doing on their computers during the day. So I was able to also chat with them. So right before 3 o'clock, everybody who was on, I said, hey, I'm getting ready to log off, but I just want to make sure, do you have any questions about anything, just to help them, because again, sometimes kids won't reach out and ask questions, and so that way they knew I was there and I would answer questions if they had any. So again, most of them didn't need any help. Some of them were playing games, which is fine if that's what they want to do, because again, that's just what they need. They have a computer at home. If parents aren't, watching them, they might be on the computer doing something other than their work. But of course, their work is not only work, but it also accounts for attendance because of AMI. So I would just ask them, hey, are you done with your AMI work? Do you have any questions about it? Because I knew that the ones that were playing games were not done with their AMI work. So, yeah. So, and usually they would either go ahead and just get off and not answer me, or they would go ahead and pull out their work, or they'd be like, oh, I was just getting back to it. I was just taking a break. Okie dokie. So, and again, that's fine, because with the AMI work, again, they can work at their own pace. If they want to do it at 10 o'clock at night, they can do it at 10 o'clock at night. It's up to them. So, I did have one kid who turned something in around midnight last night. I got the notification for it. Of course, my phone wasn't turned up, the notifications, but I did see in the morning that he had turned it in around midnight. So, hey, whatever, get stuff done. I had some kids who turned some stuff in early this morning as well. So hopefully everybody is at home staying warm, and I am getting ready to hop on now and check and see if anybody needs help. So thanks for joining me. Hello, today is Wednesday, another AMI day for us. We are just working on some more skills. I have the kids doing a Kahoot today for all 3 of my subjects, reading, writing, and for math. So they have a Kahoot to do. We have been doing Blookits. I just usually try to do something that's fast and simple for them to do, just because of the fact that it's an AMI day, and so usually it's some kind of review skill for them. So a lot of the kids still are not getting some of their work done for my class, so I sent out emails again to the students, and then I sent out a reminder to the parents on Parent Square on what the kids had done and not done. I did have one mom who responded to me. Her son had done the work, but he used a nickname that didn't include his name in the game, so I didn't know which one it was because there were a couple kids who did that. So I asked her if she could tell me what he used as a nickname, and then I would be able to count it, but I don't know if there's nothing connecting to it. So the kids get to choose their own name on Blookit, and so that's the thing is they have to put something that has to do with their name. I have some that'll put their initials, some of them that will put their name plus some kind of funny thing. So if they don't identify who they are, I can't decide who is who. It's easy when we're in class to say, whose name is this? If I only have 1 or 2 who did that, well, I can't do that when they're at home. So I can't count it unless I know their name, and I tell them that every single time we play, and we play Blookit all the time. So even in class, a lot of times I will cross out their name when they put a name that doesn't include part of who they are. There's one kid who likes to be called a funny name. He likes to be called Chicken Nugget. So if he did it like that, I would know who he was, but still I tell him you have to use part of your name in there. So he will usually put his name and then Chicken Nugget, or his initials and Chicken Nugget, which is fine because then he's following the rules. So it's simple, but it's effective for them to understand that they have to do it the right way. So hopefully the kids get everything done. I hope we get to go back to school at least Friday. Like I said, the road kind of, it looks like they might have plowed like the middle of my parking lot. My car is still covered. So this afternoon I might go out. If it starts to melt a little, I might go out and just try to get the snow off my car so that if we do have to go to school tomorrow, I don't have to do that in the morning when it's cold. I'm guessing though we probably will still have one more day of AMI just because being in a rural area, most of the roads don't get uncovered, especially if they're gravel roads. So, and then they freeze over at night and it's hard for our buses to get to our kids. So we'll see. Hopefully we at least get to go to school on Friday. Seated is always better than AMI. Again, I have lots of kids who are missing work. Honestly, if we have a seated day, it will be a catch-up day where the kids get to work on their AMI work anyway, but then that means they don't have any extra AMI work. So we'll see, but hopefully the kids will get everything done. I know that parents are probably getting frustrated with the amount of work that's coming through, but again, it really shouldn't be that much work. So when I get on and see where the kids are, a lot of times they are playing and not on their actual work. So parents might be thinking, oh my gosh, my kid's been on the computer all day long working. Well, no, they haven't. So hopefully everybody gets everything done and we don't have to worry about having to count kids as missing, because again, if they don't get their work done, then not only will they have a missing assignment, but also it will be counted as they are not present. So you have to do your work to be counted as in attendance. So hopefully they get everything done. Good morning. It's another AMI snow day. We are on Thursday. Hopefully we make it back to school tomorrow, but I really doubt it. The temperatures are actually like below zero right now, so I don't see them being able to get the snow gone from all those back roads. Even if our main roads are cleared, I'm worried more primarily about the back roads getting cleared. So we're still sitting at home. You can tell I'm still in my nice hoodie. I like to wear that when I'm at home and comfortable. It's a light long sleeve shirt, t-shirt type material, but it's long sleeve, so I love it. Just sitting on my computer right now, watching the kids do some of their work, answering questions, and then just trying to keep up on who has done what, because again, if they do their work, then we count them as present. If they don't, then they are counted as absent, but then we also have to grade it. So I am trying to record the grades from, I've only done Blickets and Kahoots, so I'm getting all my grades from there, putting it into a spreadsheet, and then transferring that information into my grade book for my 4th and 5th grade students. I have just a Google workbook that has their grades in it. And then for the other classes, I have the actual school grade book that I have to put their information in. But because it's all assigned on Google Classroom, I also am recording the grades in their Google Classroom assignments. So I don't have to do that. I could even just mark it all as ungraded in Google Classroom if I wanted to. But this way the kids can kind of see how they did on it. Whether they actually look at it and pay attention, I highly doubt it. But it's there. So the only other thing I've done is one writing assignment, which was on Tuesday. Usually that's our first day of the week. And so I had already had that assignment ready to go for that day. So I just changed it from writing up to AMI work for the topic in Google Classroom. And just let them go ahead and do that, because again, it's something that they've already done. This is the 6th picture prompt that they've had, so they should be fine getting that done. And most of them did do it yesterday, or on Tuesday, so it was pretty good. I only have a couple that haven't done it, and again, it's the same kids who usually don't turn work in anyway. So there we go. I just talked to our science teacher. One of my students was struggling a little bit with one of the assignments, so she's just going to tell him just to work on it for another 15 minutes, try to do the best he can, and what he gets done, he gets done. She'll count him as present, and they're going to work on it anyway in class when we come back to school next week. So he should be fine. But we just hate for them to struggle so much when they're at home because there's no one there to help him. So we know that he probably doesn't have anyone there to help him at home because parents are probably at work right now. So, but yeah, I'm just sitting here on my computer working on keeping up on everything. Probably going to work on some IEPs today because I have some IEP meetings coming up. And other than that, it'll just be kind of a nice day in my comfy pants and nice little hoodie. So, I mean, at least I get to be comfortable this week, I guess, even though it's nasty, snowy outside. I still haven't cleaned off my car. I talked about maybe doing it yesterday. I think I might go out and do it today, although I want it to at least get to 0 degrees before I go out there and try to clear my car off, because really, I just don't see us going to school tomorrow if the temperatures aren't going to raise enough to help with anything. I think it's just going to freeze even harder tonight. So there we go. So thanks so much for joining me today, Thursday. I'll catch up with you later today. Well, they made the call. We are going to have a snow day tomorrow, not an AMI day. They decided to just make it a snow day, and then we will make it up on Monday. today was a snow day. Yay, snow day. It wasn't an AMI day, so I didn't have to get on the computer and help the kids with anything today. We are going to make it up on Monday for a seated day. So that means 5-day week, so not great. So today I really didn't do anything school related. I got to sleep in, which was nice because this is the first time I've got to actually sleep in a while. And then I really did just kind of have a lazy day. I did clean the bathroom, I did some dishes, so I did get a little bit of housework done, but then after that I just kind of chilled out a little bit. And tonight my guy and I are going to go out for dinner, so I'm getting ready now. Just wash my face, brush my teeth, and I'm getting ready to straighten my hair. And so yeah, we're gonna have hopefully fun on date night.